Welcome back to the Jenks podcast. First things first, the Thunder have been eliminated of the NBA playoffs. Jenks, thoughts? I saw this one coming.
There's
Just saying. Kyrie
there's there's
from
none.
Jersey.
There
Who's
are
gonna
no
win?
thoughts. I thought, we had a solid fourth, or solid game 6. Kind of let the lead slip towards the end. Obviously, inexperience kind of showed, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. I think this team had a solid. They did a solid job in the playoffs. I think they could have won this series, but they weren't playing to their full abilities. Whatever, it happens. I just cheering on the Timberwolves because I hate Luca now. So I can't stand him anymore. So that's my take. I think
What's your
Timberwolves,
prediction
Celtics.
for the finals?
Man, I'm too depressed to talk. It's gonna be Timberwolves versus the Celtics. Celtics gonna blow out the Pacers. I don't see the Pacers coming out of there, out of the East.
I think the
Um,
Pacers get 2 games in the Celtics.
I don't know about that. It's possible, but I don't think they're gonna beat the Celtics. But obviously, I think the Celtics are gonna win it all. Maybe the Timberwolves come out and win in like 7, but I just think the Celtics are gonna win that series.
I'm going Mavs Celtics finals. Mavs in 7.
Wow.
Kyrie beats
I
them
would
all. His
so
whole
so
team.
here's a hot take there. I wouldn't mind if that happened because then it, like, kinda proves that the Thunder put up a good fight with the team that won the finals, so I wouldn't be too upset. But anyways, Hammer, what are we doing today? What do we got for our guests?
Yep, this is an NFL show. So today we're going to be doing quarterback tier list. Every quarterback, 32 quarterbacks, breaking them down. Let's get right into it.
Alright, Hammer. So here's our format basically for today. We're gonna have, I think it's 6 tiers. So 1, Patrick Mahomes, we're not even counting, like, he's already there. You can see it.
He's in his
He
own
is
tier.
He's
He's
his own tier. He is the best quarterback in the league by far. Every single team in the league would pay to have him as their quarterback, but the Chiefs locked him down. Then we got franchise quarterback. Then we got above average, top 15 in parentheses. Mid, whale poop is back yet again from our NFL tiers, our team tiers episode. Rookies in a good spot and rookies in a bad spot because we're not going to put rookies above a vet quarterback who's already played the league. That doesn't make sense. All these people that are putting Caleb Williams above actual people that have played in the NFL already, it's ridiculous, and I just don't understand anyone doing that. So, Hammer, you start with number 1. Who we got?
number one. We got Lamar Jackson. I think this is a pretty easy one. He's the reigning MVP,
Yeah. Yeah, you
franchise
gotta put him.
quarterback. He's awesome.
How
Nothing,
much
nothing else to say.
how much I mean, obviously, we have a few guys in this list that are, like, they're above the rest. So, second guy, I believe if I could see him, is Joe Burrow. Obviously, franchise quarterback again. This is a guy that, like, I mean, it
But let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's put these guys in order.
alright, so Patrick Mahomes, I'm gonna go Lamar over Joe Burrow right now. Joe Burrow can't stay
Yeah,
healthy,
yeah.
right? He can't stay healthy. Lamar is a dual threat, can do absolutely everything. So I think Lamar, you gotta put above him for now.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's see what we got next. We got Sean Watson. This is tricky. I mean, where do
I
you put him? Like, I know I'm up, but like, he used to be franchise. Can you even put him in mid anymore? Because he hasn't played in
Yeah,
forever, and when he
you
has,
can
it's
put
been
him
bad. He's been a little banged up and
you can put him in mid.
suspended. Mid.
I would put him in mid because here's
He's
my thoughts.
close to whale poop
He had
though. He's
no, I think
eh,
he's still serviceable, even though serviceable, the word itself scares a lot of masseuses in the area around Deshaun Watson. But anyways,
uh,
um, no Hammer, not a good one. Okay.
nah, that was a fake laugh.
Next, we got Russell Wilson. We're gonna skip the backups here. There are a few backups in this tiers that we are using. So we're gonna skip Jameis, even though I'd love to put him on there somewhere. But Russell Wilson, I'm gonna put him in mid right now. At the moment in time, like, yeah, he's a solid quarterback. But the last few seasons, he just has been hurting his stock. Obviously, we both believe like Russ can turn it around. At least I believe that. But the guy hasn't proven anything, and that's why he's in mid.
Above Watson.
I'd put him above Watson right now.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
because
Yeah,
he had a solid year, right? I mean, like, people forget, like, Russ did have a
yeah,
solid year
yeah.
last year, so
All right, I'm up. Justin Fields. Whale poop.
he's a backup. He's the Steelers' backup.
I just want to put him in whale poop though.
Okay.
But we can take.
Alright,
I'll take him out. I'll
alright.
take him out. I'll take him out. But he's whale poop.
Hammer's just
I
making
just had to do that.
alright, yeah.
All right.
We get it. We get it. You hate the Bears, Hammer.
All right.
Alright, anyway.
CJ Stroud. I'm up.
Yeah,
Franchise quarterback. He proved it last year, taking the
yeah.
Houston Texans to not only the playoffs but a division championship, a
Balled
playoff
out.
win. I mean, yeah, he kind of got spanked by the number one seed Baltimore, but what a year for the offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say. Franchise quarterback.
Next, we got Anthony Richardson. I'm gonna put him in mid, but between Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson. Um, I think the flashes that he showed last year were higher than Deshaun Watson last year, but obviously Anthony Richardson got hurt, so we didn't really see what else could have happened last season.
Next, Trevor Lawrence. This is a tricky one. Is
Ye
he like top 15 or is he like? Because I mean,
Okay,
the thing about him though is he came into the league like
as
he was the
the
man.
god,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like he was the man.
second coming of Jesus, basically, yeah,
Yeah, and he just, it, you know, it hasn't been good enough.
yeah.
Do
No,
you
I
put him
mean,
top 15 or you put him at first mid?
no, he's definitely top 15. He's definitely top
But he's
15.
bottom. But he's bottom of that list.
I'd put yeah, yeah, I think he's top 15.
Bottom.
Obviously, I think the Jaguars, if they don't make the playoffs, right, or if they don't it's just tough because obviously the Jaguars, they feel like he's their franchise quarterback, right? He had
Yeah,
4,000 yards back to back. He's doing well.
it's
But
just
if
been
he can't get them
underwhelming.
to the playoffs, like, that's tough. Do you put him in the spot to trade him and possibly draft a quarterback? Anything like that. It's a weird spot. He's definitely top 15. Next, we got Will Levis, a quarterback for the Titans. Put him in mid. He hasn't proven himself yet. Put him behind Deshaun Watson. He could show something this year. He had a couple flashes, but overall he was mid last season.
Next, we got Bo Nix. Is
I
he in
think
a good spot or is he in a bad spot? I
I think he's
think
in
I think bad spot based on what he has around him player wise, but I think good spot with the landing spot in head coach.
I think he's in a good spot. Obviously this season, like you said, he might not have crazy things around him, but Sean Payton being able to mold him into a scheme, I
I
think
think
that's a
like
good
he'll
fit
take
for him.
care of him.
Yeah.
He'll work. Yeah. So I'll put him in a good spot too. I agree.
All right, who's next? Oh, we
Next
got
we got Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell at the So honestly, Hammer, do we put
Let's say I think Garner's gonna
Gardner's the
be the
starter? That's
starter.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask. So Gardner's gonna be a starter here. I'm gonna put him in mid,
Yep.
but I'm gonna put him above Will Levis because he took the Colts almost to the playoffs. And I mean, that's not what's expected from him, but he every time he takes the field, he's shown that he can be a serviceable quarterback, and I think there's no reason that he can't do decently in the Raiders offense.
Next, we got Justin Herbert, franchise quarterback, but I'm going to put him behind. I'm going to put him
Wow.
behind CJ Stroud.
What's the reasoning there, Hammer? Let's hear it.
CJ Stroud has won a playoff game.
Okay. I mean, short but sweet. I mean, I like that
I mean, Herbert
he
has
went
had
that route.
talented teams around him. I get that they've
Yeah.
been injured a bunch, but like at the same time, I don't know. You got to win. I like Herbert a lot. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's extremely talented, but like to come in as a rookie like CJ did and do what he did.
Yeah, because
Wow.
he turned around a team that was, what, 2 wins the
Yeah.
previous season?
Yeah.
3
Houston
wins?
sucked.
So,
Nico Collins was a
yeah,
nobody.
yeah. I
Now
think
he's like a good number one receiver in the league.
it's not a bad spot, and I know Chargers fans and Justin Herbert stands are going crazy listening to this, but it's the right spot. I mean, he has to prove himself this season. Let's see what he can do. Next, you got Dak Prescott, the Cowboys quarterback. Obviously, he has had great seasons, and then he has terrible postseasons. So it's kind of he is franchise quarterback. I'm gonna put him there immediately, right? He's the Cowboys
Yeah.
franchise right now.
Where do you want to put him though?
I'm gonna
Put him
put
beyond
him
Herbert?
I'm gonna put him behind Herbert.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. Obviously,
I mean,
I think
talent wise, Herbert, but
yeah, but here's my thing. I
Dak
I
has
mean,
definitely won
Dak
more.
they go to the playoffs every year and then they poop themselves, like, every single time. I just don't I think if Dak was a great quarterback and he was more talented, they would win more games, so I'm gonna put him there because I think they have good receivers, right? They have solid defenses every year and a good O-line. There's not a lot more you could ask for as a quarterback to be in a successful position.
Next, we got Jalen Hurts. This is a tricky one too.
Wait, you skipped one. You skipped Daniel Jones. You skipped him. He's the starter for the
Sure.
Giants.
Oh,
He's
he's
the starter,
starting. I
man.
forgot. Oh yeah. Um.
Put him there.
Next,
For those who are not watching, Daniel Jones has landed in the whale poop tier. Alright, so
he stinks.
next we got Jalen Hurts. Obviously, I'm gonna put him in a above average.
Okay,
I think
I agree. I was gonna put him franchise.
I think obviously Eagles fans and a lot of other fans are gonna be like, "Why is he not franchise?" He is the face of the franchise right now, but until they can show that they are gonna win a Super Bowl, he's not their 100% long-term future. Yeah, I mean, he can run, right? He can do the little tush push and get 15 rushing touchdowns a season, but he's not throwing the ball into places like these 5 franchise guys are above him right now. But I would say I'd put him above Trevor Lawrence right now. I would, because I think he brings more to the table than Trevor Lawrence at the moment.
Okay. Next, we got Jane Daniels. This is an interesting one. I think you look at that Washington team, and they had a good draft and they had a good free agency. They already have some good receivers there. Defensive head coach. We've seen that that doesn't really always work the best, but I think there's just so much talent around him that I think he did land in a good spot.
Yeah.
I think it might take him a little bit to really kind of translate to the NFL.
It's a it's a great spot for him though. I
But
get it.
uh but
Yeah.
yeah, good spot.
Because
I would put him
I'd put him
above Bo next too.
above, yeah. And here's the thing that you gotta think about, he has the weapons around him already. Like,
Okay.
immediately he gets in, he has weapons. His defense, I'm not sure how well they're gonna perform, but the offensive side of the ball, if he can learn to take some hits or to learn to not take hits, slide, things like that, this could be a great rookie in the NFL this season. Next, we got Caleb Williams, obviously rookie in a good spot. I'm not everyone's gonna say, "Oh, he should be above some of these veterans," but no, I don't give a shit what you think about Caleb Williams. He has not played a single snap. So, Caleb Williams is gonna be the best rookie in this rookies in a good spot class, obviously, but he's not I mean, we have no clue what to expect from him, but he's definitely in a good spot.
Yeah.
He has great receivers all around him. He's gonna have a good defense. So, the Bears, everything's in Caleb Williams' court.
Yeah. Next, we got another NFC North quarterback. We actually got two in a row after this, so three in a row. Jared Goff just got paid massive contract, 53 million a year, four
Yeah,
years, lots of money. Jared Goff's good. He was number one overall pick for the Rams. Had some good years there. Had some bad years, maybe not so great years towards the end, which kind of led him getting traded to Detroit. He's played really good in Detroit. You know, this past offense, this past season, what they were number three seed. Really
yeah,
good offense. Won two playoff games. I like him a lot. Franchise quarterback. I don't know if I could say that just because he's kind of bounced around. You know,
yeah.
because it's been the two teams already. But and he's a little on the old side, so I'm gonna put him top 15, above
Mhm.
average. But I'm gonna put him behind. I'm gonna put him
Re
behind Hurts and Trevor Lawrence.
really?
Um,
I disagree a little bit with that, but I'm fine with him leaving it there. I don't really mind that badly. I'd put
because
him
I mean,
on
if I put him there, I just out of those three guys, I just think talent wise, and they're younger. Like I put Hurts and Trevor Lawrence above them.
okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think I would put Jared Goff above both of them just because he's more of a quote unquote quarterback. Like I think he has the stats to show that he's a
He
confident
is,
batsman.
but
But
yeah, and I
the
understand this
young,
too. Yeah,
the
just for the
age,
viewers though, like if you're like an above average, like you're top 15, like above average and franchise quarterback, like you're top of the top. Like
yeah.
it's tough to find good quarterbacks.
Yeah, so I think
Ask
it's
the
a solid
Saints.
spot
It's
for him.
like,
I mean,
no.
okay, alright, calm down. Anyways, 4,500 yards last season for Jared Goff. I think that's a solid spot for him. Next, we got uh, Hammers quarterback over here with Jared or with Jordan Love. Ooh. Jordan Love coming in. I'm gonna put him in above average,
Wow.
uh, based on what we saw last season. I hate saying that because then I'm gonna hear hammered like, "Oh, Jordan Love's the GOAT," whatever. He's a solid quarterback, and obviously he rested or he didn't rest. He was mentored for what, 4 years, correct? 4 years? Or was
Three
it 3?
years.
3 years, played his 4th year, and ab he was above average. Like, it's I don't have to say anything else. That's what he was. His numbers were above average. His
Above
performances were
well, our numbers were MVP level, but yeah.
yeah, but that's what I mean. They were above like, by definition, they were above average. The guy brought the team to the playoffs, won a game in the playoffs, and for that reason, he's gotta be above average. I'm not gonna put him above the other quarterbacks yet. Obviously, this season, we'll see how he does again, and then we'll start talking, put him above those guys.
Yeah. Just I would have put him in franchise quarterback. That's just me, but okay.
But I mean, I'm not against possibly doing that, but see how he plays this year. Obviously, with a little bit of I think he has a tougher schedule this year, right? That I mean, I think he does by strength of schedule, whatever. See how he holds up. If he does the same, shit, yeah, he's a franchise quarterback easily. But I just want to see a second season before I do that.
Next, we got Sam Darnold and then JJ McCarthy. We're gonna go with JJ the rookie, even though I think Sam has a better chance of being the week one starter, but we're gonna say JJ for this video. I'm saying good landing spot.
But he's
I really like. I mean, you get Kevin O'Connell as your head coach and play caller. You get JJ. You get Addison, TJ Hawkinson, a good offensive line. You get Aaron Jones on the backfield. Like you are set up for
yeah.
success. Where would I put him in this list, though? I'm putting him number two. I'd put him above Daniels, and I would put him above Bo Nix because he's got the head coach and he's got way better weapons than
Okay,
them.
but as a quarterback, do you think he's better than those guys?
I do. I like JJ McCarthy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I see, that's bold.
What
I
was
would have to
JJ? I think JJ was maybe two or three. Like
he was like
maybe, yeah, he was two or three on my list. I think maybe it was
yeah,
two.
he was like 4th or 5th for me. He was low because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
believe in his talent. I think he was in a system that benefited him. So I would have had him at the
I
bottom of
think
the
I think
rookies in the
JJ was
future.
three for me, and it
Okay.
was Caleb, and then maybe Drake May, and then him. So yeah,
Yeah. I just
and I think even if he's at three and Daniels is at two, his landing spot is just way better.
yeah, but
Like
I still
he has a better landing spot than him, and that's what it is.
no,
Rookie's in a
he
good
does.
spot.
He
Like he's in
does.
a better spot than him. So
Alright, next we got Kirk Cousins. This one's it's tricky because obviously he's been a top 15 quarterback his basically his whole career. This upcoming season, we'll see if he's able to keep that going. I'm gonna put him in top 15. Um, that's where he belongs. Now, where he's above, that's kinda I'm gonna leave him where he's at because I think Kirk Cousins, yeah, he's a solid quarterback, but he's been benefiting from great receivers and weapons his whole career. So,
do we want to go Penix next or no? Skip him. We're gonna put him on.
no, I'd say skip him just because
Skip him.
he's not a starter, yeah. Oh,
Next,
Bryce.
Bryce Young. Oof.
Put him there. Put him there, Hammer. Come on. Come on.
I don't know.
Well poop. Well
Rookie
poop.
season, he's got the worst team in the league.
But that's what I mean, until he proves otherwise,
I
right?
mean, yeah, but
He's above Daniel Jones, but
I give
to
him. Only reason he's above Daniel Jones is just because I'm like, you know what? He's a rookie, really, really bad team. Didn't have any help around him. So yeah.
yeah, I think that's fair, but I just don't see where he's gonna go in the future.
Oh, I'm
Next
going again. You
no,
can't do this one.
I am literally going.
I'm doing Derek Carr. You can't do this one.
Okay, you go. But he's mid.
Nah, he
we
is,
know
man.
he's
I'm
mid.
kidding. I'm kidding. He's mid. Where would I put him in mid? He's above Levis. He's
He's a
above
yeah,
Minshew. Oh, I messed that up. He's above Watson. I put him right there.
yeah, that's fair.
I
I'll
put him
take
right
it back.
there. I put him right. So for those listening, I go Russell Wilson. This is mid. Russell Wilson, Anthony Richardson, Carr, Watson, Gardner, and Will Levis.
Yeah, and
So
arguably
middle of the pack mid. He's like the definition of mid. He's
and
yeah.
arguably, you could put him above Richardson, but Richardson has that dual threat capability, so that's why he's gonna be above him in that listing. Next, you got Baker Mayfield, another quarterback that belongs in the mid-tier. I'd probably put him right next to Derek on either side, I don't it doesn't really matter. They're kind of
I put him above.
I mean,
No, but
Derek had
you're
a
up.
better
You up.
season.
I would put him above.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Derek had a better season last year, and I mean, I think he's below Derek. I just think he hasn't done as much in his career, and obviously last season, he had the, like, same record, everything like that, but I don't think his stats
but
were as
won
good.
the division. I won a playoff game.
Yeah, but his stats still weren't as
Has
good,
Derek
so
Carr ever won a playoff game?
nope. Will the season, though. Will the season.
I think Baker's won two. Did he? He won one with
He won on the
Cleveland.
Browns. He won on the Browns, yeah.
So we're putting. I think Baker's above him, but okay.
I just I don't, but that's fine. You can put him there. I don't care either way. It's your guy. You can put him above.
No, it's your guy. It's your guy. So we'll put him
Alright,
behind.
yeah, I'll leave him there. Anyways, you're up. Let's go, Ham.
Kyler Murray. Whew, tough one. Really talented. He's been on some bad teams. When he's healthy, when he's locked in, he's been good. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr. I like him. I'm gonna put him top 15,
Yeah, you
but
have to.
he's definitely at the bottom of the list.
So how many do we have 12 in the top 15. We might have to bump a couple of them in a second with a
Yeah,
few of
we
these
might.
guys
We
coming up.
might.
But anyways, I think that's fine. I think it's fine for now. Next, you got Matt Stafford. He is a franchise quarterback for the Rams. He makes throws that a lot of guys can't make in a league, under pressure and things like that, and toughness. He's gonna be up there. But I think at this point in his career and everything like that, it's tough. Would you put him above Dak Prescott, or would you keep him below?
Yeah, I'd put
I'd
him
put
above Dak.
I I think you could put him above Dak. I don't think you can put him above any of these other younger guys at this point in time in his career, but I think he's better than Dak for sure.
Sure. All right, next Brock Purdy.
See,
Uh,
this is where the debates start. This is where the debates start because is he a franchise quarterback, him, or is he just above average?
I think he's a franchise quarterback. I do. I think he's a franchise quarterback. I think he's proven it. It's 2 years. I mean, I know it's really been a year and a half, but still won the playoffs. Did well in the Super Bowl. I put him franchise.
Yeah,
Where
and
would I
here's
put him franchise though?
at the bottom. I'd
I
put him at the bottom.
I'm like I kind of want to put him above Dak.
Just
I'm gonna
really
put him above Dak.
wow. Okay, I don't mind it. Because well, here's the thing. People are like, "Oh, he just has the weapons, everything like that." He still makes plays that like baffle your mind. Like he does. And he doesn't throw like an insane amount of picks. So I just think he's he is what he is. He was the last pick or one of the last picks in the draft, but he still was damn good. So
Yeah,
it's where he belongs. All right, who's next?
Josh
Uh,
Allen for you.
Josh Allen. He's the second best quarterback in the league. Put him in franchise above every.
Second,
He's the second best quarterback in the league.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, he can run the
Well,
ball.
Grayson is part Buffalo fan. Yeah,
You
so
say
go.
this every time, but let's be honest
You
here.
are.
Like
You are.
he elevates the whole entire team around him, and
I don't know if I put
we
him over Lamar.
you can put him at 3 then, that's fine. He's
No,
2 or
it's
3.
your guy. It's your guy.
He's
But
2 or 3, and I think when you see him on the field, he can make any throw. He can throw on the run the ball, truck guys. I just think he's like Anthony Richardson, but better, so
so this is
that
our top 15 right now. That's 15, and we still got Rodgers and Tua. So we'll see how this is gonna pan out.
yeah, someone's gonna get knocked out.
I think it's
It'll
gonna be
probably be
Kyler
Kirk.
Murray.
It'll probably be Kirk and Kyler because 2 is top 15. But anyways, you're up, Hammer. Your guy.
All right. Next up, we got Rod. Oh, with
Oh,
Gino.
Gino.
We forgot
Gino.
about Gino.
Yeah, you told me that it was you just
Gino.
forgot him.
Gino mid. Gino mid. I'm gonna put him
Gino
above
mid.
Deshaun Watson.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know about okay, it's your guy, so that's
Deshaun
fine, but
Watson
I
hasn't
think
played in
that's
like 2 years though.
yeah, he played last year when he was loose, so I just don't think
But Gino
Gino's
was better than him last year. No, he didn't play last year. He played half the year. But
I
the year
guess.
before that, Gino was better than him.
Yeah, the year before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, keep it. That's
You got to
fine.
put
I
Geno.
don't mind it. It's the mid tier. I'm not like, really gonna argue too much about it.
Seemed
Anyways,
like you were,
next we got Aaron Rodgers, franchise quarterback for the Jets.
of course.
Obviously, there's only gonna be 1 or 2 more seasons in that franchise quarterback, but I'm gonna put him
Be
above
smart. Be smart.
I'm gonna put him below CJ,
Okay.
above
Wow, that was
Herbert.
better than I thought. I was like, I mean, he's got to be above Stafford. But okay. Okay.
It's it's tough because like, I feel like Herbert obviously is very talented as well, but Rodgers has done everything in his career to show that he's better, so
That's tough. I mean,
what's
now
your
that I see it, I'm like CJ over him, but
Yeah,
I
CJ is
guess
above him. CJ is above him. Right, I mean, he
you
has to
can't
be.
say that. It's like Rodgers, top 5 all time, but I know he's coming off injury, he hasn't played, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
exactly.
saying it like it's a done deal. It's
Okay,
not.
but this is for the 2024 season, that's all. That's all I'm saying, like, if we wanted to evaluate every guy's career and
Well, yeah,
everything
I know.
like
I'm
that,
just
like
saying though, like Rodgers,
I
it's
know
Aaron
him, I know
Rodgers.
it's tough for you, but
That's not. I'm just being
oh,
real.
wait, we have to bench someone down.
Yeah, so it's Kyrie's going to mid.
Kyler's going to mid, top of the mid. Congrats, Kyler, you're there, bud.
Kyle, not Kyrie. I got Kyrie on the
Kyle.
mind, baby. Jersey. All right, next. I'm up. Tua. Tua's average, above average. Where would I put him
Yeah,
though? Honestly, I'm gonna keep him right there.
but doesn't that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Do you
11, 12,
bump
13,
anyone
14.
down? Yeah, I
You
guess
gotta
he's.
bump someone.
Yeah, I put him. I put him top of the mid.
Really? I put Kirk below him.
I wouldn't. I think Kurt's. I think Kirk's a lot better than Tua.
Okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think it's these rankings are solid. Who do we have anyone left, or is that the last guy?
I
Oh,
believe.
we got
Let's
we got
go. Yeah, we
Drake
just got
May.
Patriots. Drake May, and I.
Rookie's in a bad spot.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Poor
He's like the only
poor
one.
guy.
Like it's just.
Poor guy. And I would say Michael Penix almost as well, just because like, the spot for him and his career, that kinda sucks, but he's not the starter, so he's not gonna be on here, but
That's a tough one to say though. I don't know. I
I
think do
mean,
you
this
put
is
him good spot or bad spot? I don't know. That's questionable just
you know
because
what? Let's
you
let's
look
put Michael Penix in here. Let's just put
look
him in there
look at
because
a
we
guy
don't
like
already
Jordan Love. I'd say it worked out pretty damn good for him. So if that happens to
yeah,
him, he
but
sits 2, 3 years
he's older, that's the thing, like, you
and
you
he's
forget, like, he's o way
so
older
what?
than Jordan Love. Like, he's
2
gonna be
years.
like, I don't know, I think he's in a bad spot. I do, but
He's going into a place where he's got Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts.
I'm saying I mean, none of them
I
none
put good
of them might
spot.
be off the
I
team by
put
the
good
time he's there.
spot and I'd put him bottom.
I'd put him above Bo Nix if you're gonna put him in good spot. He's a better quarterback. Yeah, I think this is a solid list. All right, so, Hammer, let's just do a quick rundown for the listeners out there. So, number 1, we got Patrick Mahomes. Then the franchise quarterback rankings are gonna be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert,
Damn,
Matt
we got
Stafford,
Jordan Love at 14.
Brock Purdy, and Dak.
It's not right.
Okay, put him
It's not right for me, but whatever. It's our list. We did it together. It's
then
whatever.
then above
I think he's top 10. That's just me.
what is he at right now? 14?
Yeah. Like in my opinion, I think he's over Goff, Trevor, Hurts, and Dak right now.
Put
But
him at
it's
the
fine. It's fine.
put him
It's
at the
fine. It's
top of
fine.
above average. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine if he goes to the top of above average.
You
Because
fine
here's
with
my
that?
yeah,
You wouldn't put him over Dak though? I put him over Dak.
I wouldn't put him
He
over
just
Dak.
spanked him in a playoff game.
Yeah, but mm, I don't know if
Like
okay,
he just walked into Dak's house.
I think
He took a
that's
whale poop like we got. Like he took a Daniel Jones in the
okay.
middle of AT&T Stadium and walked out
I'm
as a
falling
seventh seed.
the Hammer propaganda is getting to me. Fine, Hammer. Put him up there for our official rankings. God.
Boom. That's called getting it done.
God, get out of here. Anyways, so we moved Jordan Love to behind Brock Purdy in the franchise quarterback tiers. Above average is going to be Dak, Jalen, Trevor, Jared, and Kirk. The mid tier is pretty full. We got Tua, Kyler, Russ, Anthony Richardson, Derek Carr, Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith, Deshaun Watson, Gardner Minshew, and Will Levis, Whale Poop, Bryce Young, and Daniel Jones. Rookie's in a good spot. Caleb Williams, JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, and then rookie's in a bad spot. Our poor guy down there, Drake May. Sorry, buddy, but you had to do it.
So basically, looking at the list, it's like we have our top 10 quarterbacks, which make up Mahomes and the 9 franchise. So there's 10 franchise quarterbacks. I mean, of course, we know Dak, Hurts, Trevor, like they're franchise guys too, but like superstars.
They're not perennial at this moment in time.
Yeah,
They're just not.
yeah. And then we got the 5 that are above average and then mid. I think it's a pretty good list.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad. Obviously, there's gonna be, like, a few people that are like, "Oh, our team's quarterback is above that." But that's fine. Everyone's has their own opinion. Comment down below for sure if you
Yeah, we
think
want
your
to hear it.
quarterback
We want to hear it.
if your quarterback is higher or lower, comment why and who, because we wanna hear it. We'll respond. We'll debate with you guys a little bit. It's all fun and games in the comments.
Yeah. And then real quick before we get out of here, we know Jared Goff just got paid.
Mhm.
There are how many? 4 other quarterbacks seeking extensions this offseason. Tua, Trevor
Yeah.
Lawrence, Dak Prescott, and Jordan Love. So we all know they're probably going to get 4 or 5 year deals, right? So the highest paid right now is Joe Burrow at 55 million a year. 2 is now Jared Goff at 53,
Makes no sense.
and 3, I mean, yeah, and then 3 is Justin Herbert at 52.5. So at least 4 guys. How would I mean you using our list? How would you kind of rank them, and like how much would you
Uh,
pay each guy?
Jordan Love at the top,
You
right?
put
I think
Jordan Love at top.
that yeah. I mean, for the Packers, like, when you have a quarterback that comes in and is familiar with all the young receivers, the young receivers are familiar with him, you have to go and get that deal done. You have to, right? I mean, you wanna solidify what you have for the next 5 years. You go in there, 5-year deal. I mean, 50 mil,
I don't.
50 mil at least.
What are you gonna give him though? You gonna give him more than Jared Goff at 53?
I I think for the Packers, I don't think they should. Like, I don't think Jared Goff should have gotten that deal. I just think that was absurd. But it depends on if Jordan Love wants to be kinda that team kind of guy, focus on the team rather than himself and get that contract way up there, or get a 50 mil, 49 mil, 51 mil, something in that range, and still have a little bit save a little bit of salary cap to pay on other guys. I'd say 51 is the max. I would give Jordan Love a year.
Okay, so you tie him with Jared Goff, and you say like he's number 1, right? Like we have on the list. And number 2, I'm guessing it would be Dak, or
Yeah.
no, or maybe you going Trevor.
I
Like
would go
Trevor's
Trevor.
younger.
I would go Trevor above Dak.
Trevor's
But
got a
just
better
because
upside. Dak
yeah,
has just he's not performed for you well in the playoffs.
yeah,
Even though I think right now Dak's better.
yeah, but he can't show up in
Because
the
Dak
playoffs.
was an MVP candidate last year. People forget.
Yeah, and then it got to the end of the season, playoffs, things like that, and he shit the bed.
So
So
you go
I just
you go
think
Trevor too.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about it, like, the Cowboys every single year with Dak, this is our year. He performs well, everyone gets hype, and then he just shits the bed.
Yeah, totally. And
Shit happens.
then who you going at 3? Dak or Tua?
Dak.
Dak. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
Tua should get if Tua gets big money, I think we're screwed.
Like does Tua get 50?
I don't think he should. He
I don't think he should
definitely could.
either.
He definitely could. He definitely shouldn't though. I
I
just
think
think that's
Dak's going to
absurd.
be the highest paid though. Like I think
The
Dallas.
Cowboys?
Yeah, I think Cowboys are going to make him the highest paid. I think he gets 56, 58, maybe even 60. Like I'm just saying, if Trevor
Mhm.
and Jordan Love take place before Dak and they rise
Yeah,
it a little bit, or they both get like 54, 55 next to Burrow, I could see Dak getting like 58.
that'd be absurd. I'd be so pissed because I just he doesn't deserve that. I don't think any quarterback should be getting above 55 mil because you have other players to worry about. I just think that's I mean, come on. It's absurd. You watched Tom Brady and Drew Brees get 30 mil a year tops when they were playing, and even Aaron Rodgers
Well,
for
yeah,
a while
times
there.
times have changed though. I mean, it's different.
Yeah, but I
Um,
think but I
if
mean,
if,
like,
if quarterbacks were getting paid 50 mil back then, those guys would have been the top three.
those top tier quarterbacks though were asking to get paid less so that their teammates could get more and they could keep stars. I mean, it happened with
Not
Tom
really.
Brady. It happened with
Just
Tom Brady,
just Tom
and
Brady.
Drew Brees did the same, and it going
Not
into his final 2
not
years.
not not Aaron.
Oh,
And
sorry.
it's like, give me my money.
I forgot Aaron's a diva, but
Nah,
yeah.
you go get your money. You go get paid.
I mean, how much money do you need, Hammer? I
And talk
mean,
about Tom Brady. Tom Brady had a wife, Giselle, who made more money than him, way more money than him. He didn't
yeah,
need it.
he didn't need it either. I mean, you're getting 20 mil a year. What else you need? Like,
Well, taxes. Let's cut that in half.
you're getting 10 mil a year. What do you
Yeah,
need,
but
Hammer?
still, you want to go get paid. Like you want to go.
That's
Don't
fine.
matter.
I'm
You could
saying it's
never have
fine,
enough. You gotta go
but
get
at some
paid.
point, these quarterbacks need to realize that, like, they have a higher chance of winning if they can let their receivers get paid. I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks, right? They have studs all around them. Not all these studs are gonna be able to be paid with these high contracts.
But
It's just
they rather
how it
get
works.
paid than win. That's just a fact.
I think that's ridiculous. But anyways,
It's the truth.
whatever. I mean, what's Patrick Mahomes' contract right now? It's lower. He could say right now, he could hold out and be like, "I want 55 mil, or I'm not playing for the Chiefs." He's not going to do it because he values the team, and that's why he's the best quarterback in the league. So it's my opinion.
Well, he got like a crazy year at the time. I don't even know if
He did, but then I think
yeah.
he
It was
he asked
10
for it
years.
to
It was
be
like 10 years,
decreased.
45 mil a year.
He asked for it to be decreased though, so that it wasn't as big of a hit. Just saying.
Well, I mean, all quarterbacks do that. You take a little not a pay cut, but you just restructure it. That's not really. You're still getting paid the same money.
I hate these big contracts for quarterbacks. Dude,
Why?
running backs running backs aren't even like perennial running backs in the league are making less than 15 mil. And quarterbacks are out here getting 50. I mean, I guess it makes sense justified on like
And
what the
quarterbacks are
quarterback
more important than
does,
running backs, man.
but they're not getting hit. Obviously now they don't
They
get
do
hit.
get hit.
No. The league
Yes, they
prevents.
do.
Okay, they get hit and it's a penalty. So they don't have as much of a risk. Obviously
Still getting hit though.
they're not getting hit nearly as badly as they were 10, 15 years ago though. Like let's be realistic here. So, like, they're
Yeah,
getting
but
more
they have a
money.
10 times tougher job than a running back.
That's fine. I'm not saying they don't, but I'm just saying, like, they're making the way their salaries are going up and up and up, it just it's annoying in my eyes. But that's just me. That is just me, Hammer. Where would how what so what are your rankings? Are they the
Yeah,
same? Do you have a
I go Jordan Love 1. I don't know. Trevor and Dak were so tough. I feel like it's like a tie and then 2. I think we all know 2 is definitely the 4th in
yeah.
that group.
It
Um, I
oh,
put Jordan Love 1 because I think you look at Dak and Dak's just like we know what Dak is. He's really good in the regular season.
yeah.
He's not good in the playoffs. He has not come through. The Dallas have had good teams, this and that. Tua, he's not that good.
Yeah.
He's over. You know what I mean? He's just not the go. Everyone knows that.
Hammer. Okay, so real quick. So I was wrong about Patrick Mahomes' request. I think it was for the first couple of years, like the cap hit was less. But listen to his cap hit. 2025, his cap hit goes up to 67 mil.
Exactly. So the
For
restructuring, you
66
push the
mil.
money back. It's the same thing.
2026, 68 mil. But it's 25%, almost 25% of the salary cap for the team. That's absurd. One
But
guy
at the
taking out.
same, but it's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, yeah, but I just think like at some point
He's like
it's
the
gonna hurt
greatest
these
quarterback of
teams.
all
It's gonna
time
kill these
already.
teams. I just No, I'm fine with that. I know. But I'm saying 25% of a team's salary cap on one person is nuts. I just think that, like, it
Yeah, it's
doesn't make
crazy, but what are you gonna do? Say no?
no, obviously you're not. But
Every
if
team,
it's
because if you ask
Tua,
any
I mean,
team in the
shit, are we
league,
paying Tua
if
50
you
mil a
ask
year?
any team in
Oh,
the league, hey, would you want 25% of your salary cap all to this guy, and that guy's Patrick Mahomes, all of them would say,
well,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
But Patrick Mahomes is a little bit of like Tua, if we're giving Tua 50 mil a year,
Yeah,
the league's
no,
having issues.
they shouldn't do that. Yeah, they shouldn't.
I think it'll happen, but
They shouldn't.
that sucks ass.
But
Anyways,
yeah, that's where I'm
Hammer,
at. I'm excited. These deals got to get out soon. I mean, and then last thing, Tua OTAs are taking place right now. Tua's
yeah,
holding out. Tua's not.
really.
I'm pretty sure has not been. Maybe he didn't go the first day or first 2 days or something because of the contract. But yeah, Jordan Love is not paid. This is the second day of OTAs. He's there. He's working.
Yeah.
He's like, he got asked today in a press conference, like, you here without a new contract. He's like, yeah, I'm, part of this team. I'm a football player. I'm a leader of this team. Like, a deal's gonna get done. Like, I'm here to, get better and try to go win a Super Bowl. That's how you do it.
You know who's being a great leader right now in the OTAs?
Not their car.
Derek Carr.
No. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Let us know down below what you think of these tiers, the order. We want to hear it. You can criticize me for putting Jordan Love at 10, but it's all good. I'd put him above Purdy too. But whatever. Go Pack Go. He's going to get paid. He's the GOAT. Greatest quarterback ever. Super Bowl champs this year. MVP.
So you take Jordan Love over Aaron Rodgers? Ooh, Hammer put in a tough spot.
No, not right now.
Yeah,
I
that's what I thought.
I don't
Calm
know. It's so
down. Calm
tough
down.
because you see CJ Stroud above Rodgers and Herbert, but then it's like, I mean, how much better is CJ Stroud than Jordan Love? All for last year.
By a lot.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. By a lot? No,
Okay, a good amount. I mean, let's
not
be
a good
honest.
amount. By
I think a
like,
good amount.
not really.
His team has worse weapons, Hammer. The okay. It's undervalued how much the Packers receiver core, how good it is. Like, Hammer, I wasn't a believer before last season, but then last season happened. Like, their receivers, their whole entire receiving core is stacked. Let's be honest. I believe that. The Texans' receiving core is what? Last season was Nico Collins, Noah Brown, and Tank Dell. I mean, in comparison, like the Packers had a stacked room. But with I think with Stephon Diggs going over there, now you can kind of tell, and it'll kind of narrow the gap in between the two. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so let us know what you think down below. We'll see you guys later this week with a brand new episode. So make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Jenks Pod. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube at Jenks Podcast. If you watch on YouTube, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in a little bit.